What's up, guys? I'm Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And we're Think Like We Used To. Today we got a couple Q&As and 5 random facts for you. You want to start it off?
All right, we're going to do the questions first. We have 4 questions, so we're going to start with 2 questions from Susan. Thank you for sending these in.
Thanks, Susan.
The first question is, are you guys planning on touring with other bands this summer? Did you want to answer that?
Unfortunately, as far as the summer goes, we're not going to be able to tour. We're actually recording. We're getting ready to set actual real recording date for I think 2 weeks from now to get started on our EP, which should be released probably in November, maybe October, like late fall, early winter. So keep an eye out for that, and then maybe early next year we'll start touring. So thank you again for your question.
And the other question she had was how about a full-length album soon? Chris kind of already answered that. We start in 2 weeks recording for an EP that we're hoping to release in early fall, or early winter, late fall. And so hopefully that will hold you guys over. And in the meantime, we're going to release a couple songs here and there before November. So thank you for your questions. And we've got a couple others from Emily. Thank you for sending these in.
Yes, thank you.
The first question is, what inspired the name Think Like We Used To?
Well, if you've ever heard of the story so far, then I'm sure you've heard of the album What You Don't See. And off of that album is Face Value. And that's kind of where we got the idea from, was the line, is it so hard to think like we used to? And that's kind of where we got our line from. We probably put 40 different names into a hat. And
Old school
yeah. Style. And we ended up both picking the same thing because we just loved all the names that we had chosen. And we ended up picking that one, and we stuck with it. And we love the name now. So that's how we ended up getting out, was because of the story so far. Great record, by the way.
Okay, so the next question from Emily is, who writes your songs, or is it a shared thing? It's actually a shared thing. Chris and I both write lyrics. We both write instrumentals. I play guitar. He does bass. He also does all the behind-the-scenes cool stuff, like mixing, those things that you don't think about when you're listening to a song. So we don't currently have a drummer. We are working with someone, but that's unrevealed right now. But we actually are working with kind of stuff in Logic as well. So that is where we're at with that. It is a shared effort. And the last question from her is there a favorite lyric that sticks with you? I don't know if that is from our song that we have released or any of our music.
I feel like it would be a little conceited if what's our own favorite lyric?
Or if it was a question about another band's lyric or something. So
all right.
I guess we'll answer both, because I'm not sure if you meant our music or someone else's music. So if we were going to say our music, my favorite line from the song that we've released currently would be, all that you want is somewhere to go, to be by yourself and not so alone.
Ditto.
I was gonna say, I think that's both of our favorite from that song.
Yeah.
And then as far as someone else's music, anything from "I Just Want to Sell at My Funeral" by the Wonder Years, any line in that entire song is gold to me.
And as for me, I have to say 4 Years by Story So Far. Greater men have tried and failed. I had a space there. Greater men have tried and failed. That's one of my favorite lyrics of all time. Keeps me going. So that's definitely mine.
That's a good one. So thank you both for your questions, and
yes,
maybe in a few months, the beginning of next year or something, we'll do this again, and hopefully we'll get some more questions.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to do 5 random facts about ourselves real quick, just to get you guys to know us a little bit better. You want to start, or you want me to?
We can go off. I'll do one fact, and you do one fact.
Okay, cool.
That works.
Let's keep track. 5-5.
All right. Well, first fact about me is I'm 24. I was born on March 26th in 1991. So that's the first fact.
And I will also do my birthday. I just turned 27. My birthday is June 20th, 1988. So I'm old.
Second, I was born in Houston, Texas. So I'm an oil kid.
George Bush. Okay, so I guess that I will go off that. I'm actually from Connecticut. I was born in Milford, and then we moved here when I was about 5. So unfortunately, I've been in Florida for quite some time, but I'm from Connecticut originally.
All right. A third fact, I guess, would be that. A third fact would be that I love motocross. It's one of my favorite sports of all time, hands down.
Okay, my third fact would be that I'm a vegetarian, and I have been for almost 12 years this August. So yay for animals and stuff.
My fourth fact was I actually wanted to be a director when I got older, and I somehow ended up in music. So I don't know how that happened, but
here we are. So lucky you guys. My fourth fact would be that I've wanted to be a musician since I was 8. And my dad actually used to be the lead singer to a successful country band in Connecticut before I was ever even born. And so I guess it's just kind of in my blood, I guess. I don't know. I've wanted to do this since I was 8 years old, and I bought my first Backstreet Boys record. So
my fourth fact, we're on 4, right?
We're on 5.
Oh, we're on 5?
Yes, I think.
Are you sure?
Let's just do...
All right, we'll just do 2 more.
2 more.
Fourth fact for me is my favorite color is blue.
My fourth fact would be that I am obsessed, absolutely over the top, in love, obsessed with Audrey Hepburn.
No, like obsessed.
So, if you guys...
Like, seriously, obsessed. Like, Jason Voorhees creeping from a tree line, watching you walk down the road obsessed. Like, creepy.
So,
obsessed.
if you guys ever get the chance to see my absolute favorite movie from the 50s, it's called Charade. It has my 2 favorite actors of all time, Audrey Hepburn, Cary Grant. They're amazing. It's awesome. Please watch it if you can.
Last fact for me is my absolute favorite band is Blink-182, hands down.
And my last fact would be, screw Jason Voorhees. I am terrified of Michael Myers. I've been scared of him since I was a kid, and I'm terrified of him now still. So, that's that.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching. Make sure you comment, subscribe, or, leave a like below.
Follow us on Instagram, comments, everywhere. Anything. Just please give us any sort of feedback would be awesome. You can follow us on Instagram. It's ThinkLikeWeUsedTo. You can follow us on Twitter if you aren't already. It's TWLT.
TLWUT.
I don't even know the acronym for our
TLWUT.
band. Sorry, I suck. Yes, that. TLWUT. And you can also like our Facebook page. Just search Think Like We Used To, and we're on there too. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you soon.
Yes, new music coming soon.
Yes, end of July. Keep an eye out for that. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're someone who cares, and all that you need.